Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Wildcat Stadium, home of the Lacrosse Wildcats here in Bountiful, Utah. As we're going to have a fun matchup today as our 2-0 Payson Lions look to go 3-0 for the first time in program history here versus the Wildcats as the Wildcats get ready for their first game of the season. Payson on the road once again won't have a home game until later in April. And that might even be played at Salem Hills High School as we are just moments away here from facing off. We have Aiden Hardy who will start face-off once again for the Lions, who is the #1 face-off in the state, and I believe that is for the entire state, including 6 and 4A, as well as 5A, so it's been very fun to watch him as they get ready, and he's been a key player all season long in helping them dominate, especially in the third quarter, and get on scoring runs and build leads that have been impossible for teams like West Jordan and Lehigh to come back from. Other players that are going to be fun to watch today, senior Daniel Rowley attack. Has 4 goals already on the senior, as well as his cousin Ryan Rowley had a hat trick in his first game and then 2 goals versus West Jordan. As we get ready here tonight, as Lacrosse looks to take the field here, as Payson getting ready to break their huddle. Payson, this is their first game of the week, will go and play 3 games in a tournament at Mountain Crest High School up in Hiram, Utah on Saturday. So that will be very fun to watch how they adapt to play 3 games. 2 of those are going to be back-to-back, so it'll be fun to kind of see the depth of this team. You know, a lot of these younger guys are going to get some playing time up in that tournament here. In the goal for the Lions, #6, Cooper Andresen, who has played fantastic all season. Came in halfway through last year, lettered in varsity as a junior after he came in for senior Spencer Barron, who was out with injury. And has been the lead goalie here and has done a fantastic job with that starting job. I believe he does have a Division II offer, so looking to add to that here this season. Some players for Wasatch Wash, #88 and #24, both freshmen.
Junior team captain, #40, Jack Wood. And freshman, #35, Gavin Ruka.
We apologize again to the Lacrosse fans. We do not have a roster here tonight. So we are going to go off numbers once again. And Woods Cross, already 3 freshmen announced here starting, so it'll be very fun to kind of watch this team in the years to come.
Finally, starting goalie, sophomore, #3, Noah Lane.
Noah Lane, the starting goalie for Woods Cross, just a sophomore here as we get ready to face off. This is the first time all season the Lions have started the game with the face-off. And Aiden Hardy is going to get called for the fall start, his first of the season. So Woods Cross now will start with the ball. And what would have been a perfect opportunity there for Payson to start with the ball. We've seen once Payson really gets a lead, they're able to kind of run away with it. As Woods Cross right now, we're not really attacking so far, trying to go to the crease, just kind of try to take their time. And whistles blow, and it will be Lions ball. Ryan Rowley to start with the ball for the Lions. Ryan Rowley's played a great season so far, leads the team with 5 goals. Had a hat trick in his first game versus Lehigh. Trying to find Daniel Rowley there. However, unable to control the pass there. Fighting for the ground ball. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Wildcat ball. So 1:45 off the clock here. As both teams with opportunity and both teams with a turnover here to start the game. And this is, kind of what Payson's struggled with all year long, is getting off to quick starts. As Woods Cross now able to clear it. Now looking to capitalize off this. Number 40 now cut into the 25-yard line. Before cutting back out now is good defense there by the Lions, being able to recover. Got Ryan Rowley out there as the defensive midi who helped lead that stop for the Lions. Wildcats doing a great job so far, kind of moving the ball around. A lot of crisp passes so far. Something the Lions have kind of struggled with all season long. Is something Coach Cincinnati has talked about it, has started to work on. Luckily, with a little bit of warmer weather, we're still receiving rain, as we got a lot of that today. A little chilly here tonight. They've been able to practice outdoors, so starting to get somewhat of a normal practice schedule in. Still not too many places to practice around Payson High School with baseball and soccer going on, as well as the extensive construction as they're looking to rebuild Payson High. And the lacrosse team will get to play on a brand new turf field next year, as Cooper Andreessen able to scoop that one up. He's going to walk out of the crease and find Malone Ewell. Passes it all along to fellow senior Sam Bolton, who's able to take it past the 50 there. And Ryan Rowley now with the ball. And he will sub out now as Caudle out, try to run this offense as he has all season long, as he loses the ball there. And Woods Cross now. Good clear there, loses the ball there. Now the second time Woods Cross been able to clear the ball there. Good recognition there from the deep hole, all Woods Cross, as well as the midfielder to make sure there's going to be no offsides penalty called. Was crossed now. Good defense there by Jarrett Johnson, preventing him from getting anywhere near his goalie. And that's one thing that's been really impressive to watch this lacrosse team. The improvement of this defense. I feel like the past 2 years, the first 2 years of this program, the defense has been the strength. However, offense, a lot farther behind, so defense not really being able to get rest on the field. However, this year the offense is amazing. Best offense so far today, and it will only get better as a lot of these guys are juniors and sophomores that are starting. For the Lions as they drop that pass. And now Pace is going to have to try to recover here. Good pass inside the crease, however, good defense there by the Lions. Whistle's finally blown, and will go to Woods Cross. Good defense there by the line to force the ball out, and what Woods Cross looked to have an easy shot opportunity there. This Lions defense played very well tonight as we were about halfway through this first quarter of play. Score, as you can see to the top right of your screen, still 0-0. As Woods Cross now moving the ball beautifully once again, however, Payson been able to stop up here. Has had a good opportunity there, passed it though Turnaround shot at a good save there by Cooper Andresen, who has his first of the night. Saw Cooper Andresen get a far away from the crease against West Jordan. Had a very impressive comeback save. He's able to get it up to Jarrett Johnson, who's now looking to clear it. Fight for the ground ball here, and finally Ryan Rowley, who led the team in ground balls last year as a sophomore, able to scoop that one up, and Caudle inside their shot too far left there, and it will go to Woods Cross. Good chase by the goalie. And that's one thing Payson's kind of struggled with. You know, we saw West Jordan beat them a lot, especially as far as chasing the ball goes, as he loses control there. Now try to clear it as the goalie is well above the crease. So Payson now looked for an opportunity there, however able to throw it down. Now another fight for the grab ball. We'll see who comes out with this one. Ryan Rowley once again. And however whistles will blow, and that will be Woods Cross ball. Woods Cross now successfully cleared it. We'll go back on offense. This is, I think, the longest we've seen any opposing team on the offensive side of the ball besides that fourth quarter versus Lehigh, in which a lot of JV players played. Is good defense there by the Lions. I believe that was number 88 for the Lions. Woods Cross now with another opportunity here. Cooper Andresen looks to stay perfect here so far. 4:20 left in this first quarter of play, as neither team yet to really establish anything on offense. Woods Cross has had the best opportunities, however, this Lions defense staying strong. Jarrett Johnson able to scoop that one up. Got to be careful there to keep it away from the crease, as Ryan Rowley now got it, is now looking to clear it for the Lions. Shoots, and his shot is saved. His beautiful save there by the sophomore goalie for Woods Cross. Able to stop that from being Ryan Rowley's 6th goal of the season, and I'm sure Payson would have loved to have that. As Woods Cross able to clear it, it goes right back on offense. Woods Cross, another successful clear. Have really got a lot better controlled out the ball, being able to clear it. We saw a few problems early on in this game, however, been able to clean those up. You know, first game of the season for them, so expecting kind of a little bit of a slower start. However, we have not seen that here, as he is able to break past the defense. The number 35 shot just goes left. And Cooper Andresen, good chase there. And his effort will be rewarded, as it will be Lions ball. As quickly down the field, Jarrett Johnson now cleared it and finds Dylan Caudle, the junior on this team, who will be sure a captain next year, and a very fun player to watch in the coming years. As he is around the 40-yard line now, looking to set something up with the offense. Cuts through the defense here. Goes inside, pass low and unable to be controlled there. As Payson able to get the ground ball, though, and find it back to Caudle. And another save there by the Woods Cross goalie, as he, I believe, has his second, as Woods Cross now able to clear it here. And we'll see how this Lions defense does here with 1:53 left. Woods Cross very capable of holding on to this ball for the entirety of this quarter. Also very capable of cutting in and getting a shot opportunity here. We'll see if the defense allows that. 1:30 now. as Woods Cross, number 35, try to cut it. Nearly got an assist there. Good shot just goes left, and that one gets past them. And Woods Cross has their first goal of the season. And it is quickly now 1-0. Excited about that, and now we'll, for just the second time tonight, we'll say the number one face-off man in the state, Aiden Hardy. Aiden Hardy's had a fantastic season so far. Started the day off not the way anyone would have expected with the false start penalty. Look at a rebound here, as Lions now trail 1-0 with 1:20 left. Aiden wins that one though, and is gonna set his Lions up with a chance to tie the game here going into the final minutes, or final seconds rather, of this first quarter that passed too far for Dylan Caudill to handle. So now Woods Cross now have a chance to add on to their lead. Good defense there for the Lions, now fighting for it, and goes out of bounds and will be Lions ball. Number 28 now, Rhineland Baker. Looking to clear here. Woods Cross finished with 7 wins on the season last year. Had a very tough reason. His pass, no good, too far for senior Daniel Rowley to handle. As clock kept running after it should have stopped here. So it looks like they're going to put 34 seconds back on the clock, where I had down to around 25 seconds left. So we will wait a minute to take that, and Woods Cross has got to move fast here. And if you're Payson, got to avoid a quick goal here and digging yourself down even further in a hole. We've seen them come back from more than 2 points. West Jordan at one point was up 3. However, they went on to win that game 10-6. Having some issues with the clock here, try to figure out the time. Right now, they put 3:40 back on. So now a chance for both teams to kind of rest here, check their, catch their breath, as we finally got the clock situated. As Woods Cross now looking to quickly clear here, have to hurry if they want another goal. Penalty flags fly. As we are 18 seconds left here. Around 10 seconds left, so they gotta hurry here. Do not have any time, and Payson doing a good job there. That's Ryan Rowley who's preventing him from going anywhere near that crease. And now number 40 looking to just salt away these last couple of seconds. And at the end of the first quarter, it is 1-0 Woods Cross, and Payson, not the quarter they wanted. Really never had that ball offensively. Their defense played the majority of the quarter, so really impressive that they only allowed that one goal, as Woods Cross had multiple opportunities there to get open shots, but however, the Payson Lions defense did a great job at closing down those windows quickly. Just got by them a little too fast here. Just one of those times. And for Payson right now, you got to find a way to get the ball on offense. Find a way to slow it down and kind of control your game. You know, as you watch the third quarters of both West Jordan and Lehigh, they control the ball for the majority of that quarter. And it started with Aiden Hardy winning the faceoffs. And this is the first time all season that the Lions have not scored in the first quarter. Scored 2 in the first 2 games in each of those first quarters. So have got to be careful here. Luckily for them, their defense playing really well. in this one is just 50 seconds left here till we start the second half. Aiden Hardy, 50% here on faceoffs, leads the state. 6A, 4A included with 80%. The next closest is 67%. I was talking to him before the game today, and it sounds like that. He is the next closest player is out for a couple games with a concussion. So Aiden a chance to grow his lead. Third place, I believe, just 57%. So they will switch goals here as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. I believe due to that penalty that was called on Gary Bolton, with about 20 seconds left in that first quarter, it will be Woods Cross ball to start off this second quarter. So Payson now have to play defense here once again. I think Woods Cross knew that going into that end of the quarter. Well, that's why they were too aggressive with that. Not looking to risk any players joining Gary in the penalty box. Gary, a first-year starter, as that goes out of bounds and will be Payson ball, who plays great. Offensively, does have a little bit of aggression. It just ended up in the box a few times. So I think something coaches will work with him throughout the year, but still a very young and fun player to watch is Ryan Rowley, able to find Cooper Andrason, who runs to about the 25-yard line before a stop. Woods Cross now an opportunity to get a little bit of a hustles play here. The clock dot stopped, and Coach Cincinnati is not happy about that. Number 1 for Woods Cross called for the delay of game, so it will be Lions ball. So a lucky break there for the Lions, with Cooper Andrason had to rush back to the goal there. So a lucky break there for the Lions. And now will be Dylan Cottle to start the game for the Lions. Now just waiting for the whistle here. Having to back up here to around the 50-yard line. And number 24 on Woods Cross thought they were live, so went to go play defense there. A little confusion there from Cottle. Whistles quickly blew their refs. Quickly blew their whistles to stop that. As there's 11:05 left, Payson currently trails 1-0 here in our second quarter of play. Gary Bolton still in the box here. As it looks like we are having some discussion whether he should be released or not. Coach Cisneros and the official discussing that. As he looks like he will stay in the box for a little bit longer. Also joining him in the box number was for Woods Cross, who I believe just in there for 30 seconds. So now Payson trying to set up something on offense here at Scholar there for goal of the game. Unfamiliar territory here for the Lions as they scored 2 goals in the first quarter of their first 2 games. So kind of unfamiliar here as this has been a really low scoring affair. Gary Bolton now out of the box here. His shot is no good, being saved there by the goalie. Good chase down there. Good position for Daniel Rowley. Lions will have the chance now. Payson now looking to get anything going on offense now. Ryan Rowley out there. Turn to go. Great save there by the goalie as he has played it perfect game so far here with 10-19 in this second quarter. Cooper Andresen playing a very good game as well. Only 1 goal allowed. And I think what's very impressive for him is his team's been on defense most of the time. He's had to be ready in that crease a lot longer than Woods Cross has. Payson try to get the ball back here. That's kind of been the problem with Payson, just not been able to get good shots or get anything open on offense, kind of run a play as Woods Cross defense doing a really great job at shutting them down. As that ball looks to go out of bounds and will go to the Lions. And if you're Payson right now, you got to find some way to start generating some sort of offense. You know, you don't want to go give Woods Cross any sort of momentum here. Is quickly up the field here. Ryland Baker's shot is no good. A little bit of wind here, but not as bad as it was earlier, as Coach Cincinnati is going to take a timeout here with 9:21 as he tries to get something going on his team. It's beautiful surroundings here at Wildcat Stadium here in Bountiful. And Woods Cross played a great first quarter of their season, or first half of their season so far. This is their opening game. So a great start for them. You know, obviously I think Coach would have liked to see a little more offense from them, but defensively that's exactly what any coach could ask for. And if you're Payson, you got to find where your offense has been. This offense has been electric all season long, and now has been completely shut down by this Wildcat defense. And it has your head scratching for answers. And right now, if you're the defensive coach for the Lions, got to be really proud of the ways your guys have played. Have been on the field for the majority of this game so far. And this is kind of giving you vibes of last year, in which the offense not really able to control the ball, having troubles getting stuff going on offense. We've seen multiple dropped passes from the Lions. So really kind of surprising from this offense that has scored double digits in back-to-back games so far this season. And while most of those runs have started in the third quarter, you know, we did see offense from the Lions in the first half as well. As passes no good there. And Woods Cross able to scoop that up, now looking to clear it. Good defense there by the Lions, trying to prevent him. His big hit there. That will draw the penalty flag. Is hit on a defenseless player there. They'll be should be an unnecessary roughness penalty. As he absolutely rocked him there. As he will go to the box now. .88 with just 1 minute here in the box. And Woods Cross now an opportunity to clear here and extend their lead. And another great stop there by the Woods Cross defense. And another thing, you know, we've seen Payson really improve at is their transition defense, you know, preventing teams like Lehigh especially from clearing the ball, and that's helped them. That helped them, especially in that Lehigh game, get a big lead on the Pioneers. However, Woods Cross really not had any problem. That was their first problem, as that. Who scored that one is now 2-0. Woods Cross, and now we're going to see Aiden Hardy for the first time here this second quarter. Payson left stunned there is Woods Cross really having their way in this one. Been able to control the ball on offense the majority of this time. And Payson's offense. False start once again on Aiden Hardy, as he is not having his night. His second false start of the season here already. I think something Payson's got to take a look at, kind of calm him down here. I'm sure feel the nerves down 2-0 early here for a team that is 2-0. Looking to stay undefeated. Woods Cross, obviously, their first game here of the season. Cooper Andresen went out of goal there. Penalty flags will fly. And I respect the hustle there by Cooper Andresen, but however, got to be careful there. Really cannot afford to go outside of crease with the ball right there, as without that penalty, Woods Cross would have had a wide open shot on goal. Now number 32 will start with the ball here for the Wildcats. He's doing a great job so far at controlling this game, and I think Woods Cross doing a great job at really just taking their time. And this is something, we've seen Payson do well in the first two games, and what's helped them win their two games is Cooper Andresen diving save. There's referee blows his whistle from the far side. It's surprised we didn't hear anything from the official right by the action there. A decision will be Woods Cross ball. And Payson has played a good defensive game. The problem is now, like last year, they've been on this field for the majority of time, and we got a little bit of depth here. You have one great goalie in Cooper Andresen, and not a guy you can sub out. Good defense there by Sam Bolton, as it looks like he'll get called for a penalty. Next up, he should end up in the box. Number 40, good shot there over Cooper Andresen with the save. Woods Cross now looking to clear it, as that intercepted by Sam Bolton to prevent Woods Cross from going anywhere with it. However, they will get the ball following the penalty. And number 15, Sam Bolton, will go into the box for a minute here with 6:54 left. Has had a great play, however, to stop a Woods Cross getting the ball in the crease. And Payson also has had a problem with players in the penalty box playing man down all season long. So against a very good Woods Cross team, but I think the best team they have faced so far this season. Definitely not a place you want to be put in, as Woods Cross continue to just kind of look for anything open. As good job there by Payson, now looking to clear it. And falls down there. Ever able to get back up without losing that. And now able to find Ryan Rowley, who's immediately hit. And now Lions looking to cut into this 2-point Woods Cross lead. We've seen this Payson team go on runs, as there is a penalty flag around the 33-yard line. So we'll look for what that is. Payson out, try to cut in there. Will be Lions ball. Good chase there once again from the Lions as Aiden Hardy and Ryland Baker get to now check in for the Lions. Some substitutions here for the Wildcats as well. They're going to get called for the slash here, number 35 for Woods Cross. Going to edit the box for a minute. So Payson now opportunity to take advantage of man down here is Payson now looking to get their first goal of the game here. And what has been a dormant offense so far. We know this offense can explode and go on streak, just yet to see it so far here tonight. Good job there by Payson of recovering the ball. Is another penalty flag here. Ryland Baker now with the ball. Payson's, had a couple opportunities. Just really not a good shot there. Just really try to force things. As it looks like another Woods Cross player will enter the box. Number 27, 2 minutes in the box, and that is going to be unreleasable here. So now 2 men in the box for the Wildcats. So Payson really got to look to take advantage of this here if you're the Lions. With 5:10 left here in this first half of play. As trying to find his teammate there, however, number 3, the goalie able to pick that one right up. Payson now played their best transition defense so far of the night. And still Woods Cross, really no problem. They're easily able to bring that ball up. Timeout Woods Cross now with 4:40 left. And Payson looking for answers here offensively, as all of their offensive plans have been shut down by this amazing Woods Cross defense. And what has been a very fun game to watch if you are a Woods Cross fan, if you're Payson, a little bit frustrating, as this defense has been on the field for the majority of the time. It will start following this timeout on the field once again. This defense played really well as well. Only 2 goals allowed here with 4:40 left in this game, despite spending a lot of that time actively on the field. And this offense has really got to find their rhythm, find what's working, maybe start switching against some other guys. And I think at halftime it's going to be very important to watch and see the adjustments. We've seen the adjustments Coach Cincinnati and his staff makes at halftime. We've seen it works, and if you're Payson right now, you're going to have to hope that that third quarter success will continue here today in what has been your worst performance so far this season, giving you reminiscence of your first and second year as a program. Will be Woods Cross following the timeout taken here by Woods Cross. Still 2 Woods Cross players in the box here following the timeout. So Payson, a little bit of a numbers game here still. We'll see if Woods Cross could defy all odds here. Just kind of really, I think what Woods Cross has got to try here is just controlling the ball until you at least get one of your guys in, which they did. And good job there by the Lions defense to force that grab ball. That will be Lions ball. Good job there by the Lions defense to get a quick stop. And now offense try to look to get anything going here. Gary Bolton jump, and he scores. As they now trail by just 1. Now will be Aiden Hardy. To face off once again for the Lions, having arguably his worst night at face-offs so far this season. And this time, Woods Cross called for the false start. It will be Lions ball. Now try to add on to their lead as Caudill jump shot there, no good. Attempting to tie this game now. As finally we see a little bit of life from this Payson offense, and that's sometimes all it takes is that first goal. As Payson now looking to tie this game once again. It's charging, but it keeps going down like, I don't know. Payson now looking to set something up here. Caudill going in, turnaround shot, and it's good. And Payson. And now we are tied 2-2, and that's really what this Payson offense is capable of, you know. Really for the first almost this entire first half, Woods Cross has controlled the game. Now Aiden Hardy starts winning the face-offs. You get your first goal under your belt, and now quickly a 2-0 run, and you are tied in this game once again. And Aiden Hardy with another face-off win, and this is exactly what Payson was hoping for. And now, you know, after a little bit of a slow warm-up, this team starting to find their groove. As now Daniel Rowley has it. Looking to get his first goal of the game. Ryan Rowley now trying to cut in here. Good defense there by Woods Cross, by number 4 there. Able to intercept that pass. As Payson played a little bit of defense there, but unable to prevent the transition. Is good save there by Andreessen, who goes to his knees. It is a little slow to get up, and luckily for Payson now, goes out of bounds, and Woods Cross now, after the chase down, able to regain possession. And Woods Cross now looking to get back to what they were doing for the majority of this game until just recently, and that's controlling possession of the ball, and that's really what helped give them that 2-0 lead that now Payson is cut in half, in which Payson able to control the ball for a little bit of time there after some quick defensive stops for the Lions, as well as some easy transition points. And a beautiful jump shot by Dylan Caudill to tie that one. So now with 1:27 left, if you're Woods Cross, gotta kind of be looking to take the final shot of this half. That's kind of the vibe I've been getting from them. You know, you saw it at the end of the first quarter. As Woods Cross now with 1 minute left here, cutting it inside, as they will take any opportunity they get. And that was a beautiful shot. And now, worst case scenario though, if you're Payson, you just had to play defense for a minute longer before you went to half all tied up, and now the Wildcats back with momentum. There is a penalty flag here. They're going to pick up the penalty flag there. So we will get to see another face-off here, and if you're Payson, still plenty of time here. We saw them score at one point in 16 seconds versus the Jaguars last Thursday. So we'll see if they could try to orchestrate something here, but it starts at the face-off. Official's going to take a timeout on him. And it looks like it will be Lions ball. So good opportunity now here for the Lions to start off with this one. Or Luxembourg, no, we will redo the face-off here. One referee signaled that it would be Lions ball, however, looking to redo the face-off here. (3-2) Wildcats. Aiden Hardy winning that one. Coach Cincinnati now going to quickly call a timeout here and allow his team a chance to clear the ball. .8 seconds left here with this pace of timeout, and you were feeling really good about this, the way this half was going to end. You know, you started on a 2-0 run, a quick 2-0 run there to get you tie this ball game up. However, Woods Cross did a beautiful job at really just answering back and regaining that lead. And if you're Payson, still plenty of time here. 49 seconds left. We've seen them scoring a lot less. So really, just got to find a way to set up your offense. You'll have the ball here. And I think what's really important is you're going to want to avoid any chance of Woods Cross taking another shot and extending this lead and going into the half with even more momentum. And what has really been a defensive game so far, the score only 3-2 here. And a windy night here in Bountiful, Utah. Will be Lions ball. It looks like it will be Ryan Rowley, the midfielder who leads the team with 5 goals on the year, to start this offensive possession for the Lions. Again, 49 seconds left in the half. Now Payson gonna do everything they can to score here. Now 35 seconds left, and a bad pass there as no one was quite ready for it. This goes out of bounds as Woods Cross tried to pick up that. Could not cross the 50-yard line though. So Payson down, 20 seconds left. Cleared the ball here. And now with 10 seconds left, got to find a way to cut into the crease here. Daniel Rowley, turnaround, good save there by the goalie. And now looking to just clear here for the Wildcats. And with 1 second left, that is half here as time has expired. And a very defensive half for the first time this season. As our score stands 3-2 Woods Cross. We'll be back with the second half.
And Payson, 0-2.
It's so weird, like it's